Good evening and welcome to the closing ceremonies for Special Olympics Indiana's 2021 Summer Games. I'm Craig Tornquist and it's my honor to be back here at Markey's studio in Indianapolis and to serve as your host tonight as we celebrate a successful return to in-person competition. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of your friends and fellow athletes in that short highlight video. And as someone who had the opportunity to attend the Terre Haute portion of Summer Games, I think I speak for just about everyone when I say that last weekend was one of the best we've had in a very long time. We're going to take a look back at some more fun moments from the games in just a few minutes, but first, I need to introduce you to the well-dressed man seated to my right. And he's someone I think you all know quite well. Ladies and gentlemen, playing the part of my Ed McMahon as I play Johnny Carson tonight, please welcome Mr. Jeff Moeller, President and CEO of Special Olympics Indiana. Mr. Moeller, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Craig. We're indoors, so at least we're out of the heat and humidity.
Yeah, I'm not sweating nearly as much tonight as we were then, but it was cool. It was hot, but it was so cool.
It was a fantastic way to come back to in-person competition. I think we're just ready to celebrate. I don't know about you.
Well, as I mentioned, I was in Terre Haute. You were in Terre Haute, but I didn't once see you wearing this outfit around campus. Now, I know that there's been some shutdowns in the state office. Is this the new dress code when you all return?
Well, I'm actually considering it, but I don't know if everybody's got a tuxedo. But
well, you look
I'm
lovely.
going to wear it for this special occasion here tonight.
Well, you wear it well. That's great. That's great. Now, we are looking at the colors behind us here because your ensemble ties them in beautifully.
Absolutely.
We've got the logo and Be Brave. Talk about the symbolism behind this logo and this graphic.
Sure. Well, it was inspired by the Special Olympics Athlete Oath, and I like to think it is sort of a challenge to all of our athletes, coaches, volunteers, even our board of directors, even our staff, who bravely took the next step to a return to normalcy. Obviously, not everyone was able to participate in person this year as we continue to observe health and safety guidelines, and our county programs continue to work their way back. But no one can deny that we were all brave in this attempt, and I hope that all of you watching are as proud of yourselves as I am of each of you.
Absolutely. You should be very proud, and I'm proud just to have been a small part of such an incredible event. I enjoyed watching the athletes compete, of course, but I also had a great time talking with a few of you between competitions on Sunday morning. And we'd like to share with you a few clips from those conversations right now. Check this out. The yellow shirts mean one thing. We're in Tippecanoe County right now, and one of the outstanding athletes with this group is Ben. Ben, how you doing today?
Good.
Ben, you have some hardware hanging around your neck. What have you earned so far today?
This for the hundreds.
Yes.
And this one is softball.
Oh, very good, very good. We have wandered into the Delaware County delegation here, and I'm surrounded by people who have medals around their neck. What is your name? Nice to meet you. So what is this medal for? Did you shot put?
Softball.
Softball. Oh, excellent. Very good.
And he's got one for running.
And you got one. I heard that you earned a medal in the 100-meter walk run. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's good. Congratulations. That's a big deal. And Melanie is a young lady who leads by example. Tell us some of the other things that you've been doing.
I have done workout videos. I organize my county's weekly Zoom meetings.
And you're also very much into professional wrestling, as I understand it?
Yes, I am.
She taught me how to do the drop kick. So thank you, Melanie.
You're welcome.
Benton County, are you glad to be back in person? Great job. How many volunteers does it normally take to make this Summer Games happen?
To get our Summer Games through our entire weekend, we need right around 3,000 volunteers.
Good heavens. And are they all from Indiana?
Absolutely not. We actually have volunteers from Ohio and Illinois that come and help us at our Summer Games because they love it so much.
I'm glad to be back in not full capacity, but at least half of what we have for the Summer Games. So next year, maybe it'll be full capacity next year and it'll be good to go.
Well, thanks for 30 years of involvement and 30 years of leadership.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last year I ran 95 5Ks.
Oh my word.
And 2 10Ks and 2 15Ks. And then this year in January, I did my first ever half marathon. And
that's incredible.
So far, I've done, like, I think it's 37 5Ks.
What is it about this that you enjoy so much?
I just love the warming family when you come in here, the hugs at the finish line, the high fives, and people just being peppy with you, and the all-around experience of people with different disabilities. It's fun to be around because not everybody's different. They all have their own good personality.
You are an outstanding spokesman for Special Olympics.
Thank you.
And congratulations on a great race.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with one of the dynamic duos in Special Olympics Indiana. These two have been a tag team for a long, long time. We have Anita and Chris. Anita is the pretty one. And there's a special award that the athletes are getting this year. Is that correct?
Yeah, they have a commemorative medal that they also receive just for participating this weekend. And it's a commemorative medal for 2021.
Excellent. And it's a beautiful medal.
Oh, it's great.
And but now, this year, you are having a new role in the world of Special Olympics Indiana. Tell folks what your new position is.
Man, we're excited to bring unified sports to the inner city of Indianapolis. It's called Unified Champion City Schools. And it's a new initiative set forth by Special Olympics Indiana and Special Olympics North America to give voice to children that are underserved, typically in the cities.
And how excited are you to be back here at Summer Games?
Pretty darn excited. I got to see a couple of my friends. They already gave me a hug today because I've been vaccinated.
Awesome. Yeah. Congratulations on a great race.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who took the time to talk with me at Summer Games last weekend. And although we don't have time to share the full interviews here tonight, we want to let you know that you can see plenty more highlights by visiting soindiana.org next week. All right, we have a lot more to get to this evening, including some very exciting announcements by our friends at Orchard Software, Lily, and JD Finish Line about the 2022 Special Olympics USA Games in Orlando. And a little later, I hope you'll break out your dancing shoes and join me over on Zoom for a virtual Summer Games victory dance party where we'll play some games, give out a few prizes, and get to know each other just a little bit better. But up next, I think we'd like to present some awards. Is that right, Jeff?
Absolutely. So, Craig, if you're ready, we're here tonight to celebrate a successful Summer Games, of course. But we're also celebrating all of you who do so much throughout the year to make events like Summer Games possible. Without our volunteers, our athletes, coaches, families, and supporters, Special Olympics Indiana just would not work. And to recognize your contributions and achievements, we present the Spirit of Special Olympics Indiana Awards at our state conference each fall, where state winners are chosen by our board of directors following the presentation of area awards in the summer.
There are more than 18,000 Special Olympics athletes in Indiana spread across 73 county programs organized into 10 areas. Each of those county and area programs is led by volunteers and supported by grassroots fundraising. And in fact, Special Olympics Indiana relies on more than 10,000 volunteers in a typical year to make its programs and events run smoothly.
Every one of those athletes, volunteers, and supporters deserves a huge round of applause. But without the leadership of our county coordinators, area directors, and area competition directors, there likely would be no programs or events at all. So on behalf of our staff and the board of directors, just let me say thank you. Thank you for all you do. Now let's see who we're recognizing this year.
Hello, my name is Garnet Kirk, and I'm the area director for Area 1, and I'm going to announce the winners of the Spirit of Special Olympics Awards. For Area 1, LETR Officer of the Year, Samantha Mendenhall, St. Joe County. For Family of the Year, we have the Andy Williams family, St. Joe County. And for Athlete of the Year, Andrea Frank, Porter County.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Francie Schmidt. It was wonderful to see everyone at Summer Games this last weekend. I'm so proud of everyone and how they did. I'm here tonight representing Area 2 and announcing their area award winners. The Area 2 Volunteer of the Year from Clark Floyd County is Bernie Began. The Family of the Year from BBJ counties is the Norfree family. Coach of the Year from Clark Floyd counties, Linda Snyder. And last but not least, the Athlete of the Year from BBJ counties, Josh Hawley. Congratulations to all the winners.
Hi, I'm Julie Burkholder, and I'm representing Area 3 tonight. It was wonderful to see everyone at our Summer Games this past week. And tonight I'm excited that I get to announce the 2021 Spirit of Special Olympics Award winners for Area 3. For our Volunteer of the Year from Allen County, we have Todd Schweier. For our Family of the Year, also from Allen County, we have the Burkhart family. And our Athlete of the Year is from Allen County, Francisco Barrera.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ken Melvin from Area 4. I'm the new director. And I'd like to thank everybody for this past weekend at Summer Games. It was great to see everybody after a long year. I'm here tonight to announce the 2021 Spirit of Special Olympics Award winners. Volunteer of the Year is Jennifer Chalmers from Tippecanoe County. Family of the Year, Jordan's family from White County. Coach of the Year, Phil Steele from Tippecanoe County. And Athlete of the Year is Ben Gregory from Montgomery County.
Hi, this is Tom Adams. I'm the new area director for Area 5, and I was very excited to be part of and to see everybody at Summer Games Bowling on Friday night at Woodland Bowl in Indianapolis. It was a great time. I'm here to announce the Spirit of Special Olympics Award winners 2021 for Area 5. Our Volunteer of the Year is Bobby Pelfrey from Kosciuszko County. Our Family of the Year is the Swafford family, Morgan, Claude, and Deborah, also from Kosciuszko County. Our Coach of the Year is Kenneth McPeak from Kosciuszko County. And our Athlete of the Year is Bronson Brown from Kosciuszko County.
Hi, I'm Kevin Aders, and I'm representing Area 6. And I just want to take a moment and just say thank you to everyone that attended the 2021 Summer Games this last week. It was great to be back in competition, in person, and seeing the athletes out on the fields or on the court, just having a great time in competition. Tonight, we are announcing the 2021 Spirit of Special Olympic Award winners. Our 2021 LETR Officer of the Year for Area 6 is Renee Bodkin from the Pendleton Correctional Facility. And the 2021 Athlete of the Year is Ron Smith from Jay County. Congratulations.
Hi, my name's Anita Bean, and I'm Area Director for Area 7. It was so great to have everybody in Terre Haute, my hometown, this weekend for the Summer Games and getting to see everybody at the track. We can't already looking forward to next year so that we can get back to doing what we do the best and just so excited for everybody. But tonight I'm honored to be able to announce the Area 7 Spirit of Special Olympic Award winners. First off, we have from Monroe County, our Volunteer of the Year, Miss Jasmine Smithson. Our Coach of the Year from Monroe County, Mr. Michael Grubb. And our Athlete of the Year from Lawrence County, Mr. Danny Baker. Thank you guys and congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Renault, Area 8 Director. I had a wonderful time seeing the competitions on the track this past weekend in Terre Haute. It's been a long year and you all have a lot to be proud of. It is my pleasure this evening to announce this year's Spirit of Special Olympics winners for 2021. Our Volunteer of the Year is Kristen Schoonfeld from Washington Township. Our LETR Officer of the Year is Jim Engmark from Johnson County. Our Family of the Year, Matthew, Tom, and Deb Easterday from Boone County. Our Coach is Nicole Morrison from Johnson County. Our Athlete is Sherry Harvey from Hamilton County. Congratulations to all the winners.
It was sure great to see everyone at Summer Games this past weekend. It may have been a hot, steamy weekend, but the smiles on the faces of our athletes and our volunteers were certainly contagious. Okay, so our 2021 Spirit of Special Olympics award winners from Area 9, our Volunteer of the Year from Decatur County is Vicki Himes. From Franklin County, our Family of the Year is the Sassaman family. And our Athlete of the Year comes from Shelby County, Michael Van Arsdale.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Nancy Shelton. I'm here with Connie King. We're the old area directors for Area 10 Special Olympics, and it's our honor to be here tonight to present the Spirit of Special Olympic award winners for our awesome Area 10. Our Volunteer of the Year is Brenda Hosfurther from Perry County. Family of the Year is the Kellums family from Vanderburgh. Coach of the Year, Stephanie Lane from DuBois County. And last but certainly not least is our athlete, Jenna Corn from Posey County. Just congratulations and many thanks to all of our amazing county programs and athletes. It's such a pleasure to work with you. Thank you.
Mark Sherman back again, this time to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who were cheering from home. Thank you to all 1,200 that made it to Terre Haute. We are back together again, next year even stronger. So good to see you all competing and renewing friendships. Keep it up, whether it's online or in person in your counties. Can't wait to see you here next year.
Congratulations to all of this year's area award winners. And thank you to our board chair, Mark Sherman, for that message of encouragement. I had an opportunity to spend some time with Mark and a few other members of the board in Terre Haute last Saturday. And while there, I had the privilege of presenting another award to a great friend of Special Olympics Indiana. Since 2004, the president and CEO of Special Olympics Indiana has had the honor of naming one individual who exemplifies the spirit of Special Olympics, who often goes unnoticed, who places the athletes above self, and who helps grow the quality of our great program. We honor this individual with the Dennis Schmidt Impact Award, named after Special Olympics Indiana's first president. Now, Dennis was quite a character, and with his unique blend of professionalism and humor, Dennis took a fledgling program in 1969 and made it into our beloved organization, and his influence continues to be felt today. Past recipients of the Dennis Schmidt Impact Award include Dr. Tom Songster, co-founder of Special Olympics Indiana, Lynn and Mike Doyle, earning their award for their work with Athlete Leadership University, Lori Wysick, earning her award for just about everything, Brian Glick, Indiana's very first athlete leader, former board member, and all-around great guy, and last year's winner, Dr. Mary Ciccarelli, who has been instrumental in the development of our Healthy Athletes program. This year's recipient is no different than the rest. As head of the Terre Haute Convention and Visitors Bureau for the past 27 years, Dave Patterson has been a tremendous friend to Special Olympics Indiana and an outstanding champion for our movement in Terre Haute. In our non-COVID years, more than 6,000 athletes, volunteers, and family members converge on his city, and no one does more behind the scenes to ensure that every Summer Games runs smoothly and successfully. But my usual interactions with Dave are not about overnight stays or about the economic impact of Summer Games. Instead, we always seem to talk about one athlete at a time. You see, he receives numerous thank you letters from our athletes for Terre Haute's hospitality. And each time he gets one, he contacts me wanting to know that athlete's competition schedule because he wants to be there in person to cheer them on. Dave has met many athletes and families over the years, and these requests for competition schedules are so frequent that we've even given him his own report in our game software. Now we can say a true champion for our athletes. But when it comes to Dave Patterson, his words are loud and proud, but his actions are even louder. Here's what he had to say when he received his award.
You know, I was 22 years old and joined Kiwanis right out of college. And a Kiwanian's role is to put the athlete's medal around them when they've completed their activity. I had no idea what I was getting into. Spent 11 years on the road as a salesman. I've been in this role for 27 years, and to be able to have a positive impact is really fulfilling. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was actually sitting there upset with whoever did this agenda, because to follow Ted and the Erskines and Duke Energy and this young lady, I mean, good grief, what am I going to say? You know, I have two people here today. Linda Lambert's representing my board. She authorizes the money so we can enhance, be it the athletes, the volunteers, the staff, the board, and then Amy. She does everything. I take the credit. It's really amazing. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless all of you.
Congratulations once again to Dave Patterson and to all of this year's award winners. Shifting gears now, let's talk about the 2022 Special Olympics USA Games set to be held in and around Orlando, Florida next June at some of the region's top athletic facilities, including ESPN's Wide World of Sports. And tonight, we're going to name the next selections to Team Indiana, the group that represents Special Olympics Indiana at national and international competitions. For the 2022 Games, Team Indiana will consist of 100 total members, 51 athletes, 20 unified partners, 19 coaches, and 10 support staff. And they'll compete in 8 sports: basketball, bocce, bowling, golf, softball, swimming, track and field, and volleyball. Now, to be selected for Team Indiana, your county coordinator must have nominated you over the course of the past several months. From there, selections are made based upon the results from state competitions for each sport, with precedence given to athletes who win gold in their events and a random draw to decide any tiebreakers. Got all that? Okay. Good. Now, the men's basketball team from Shelby County has already earned their place on Team Indiana. And tonight, we'll find out who will be joining them to compete in unified bowling, unified bocce, and track and field. The remaining selections will be announced later this year, so stay tuned for that. But before we make our first announcement tonight, let's take just a moment to see what lies ahead at the 2022 USA Games.
Together, we can change the world, and together, we will.
I just want to make my family proud.
You
Special Olympics USA Games, Orlando 2022.
Joining me now in studio is Scott Furnish, Vice President of Development for Special Olympics Indiana, and he's brought a friend. Welcome also to Paige Shipley from Orchard Software. Thank you both for being here tonight. Now, Scott, I understand that you'll be joining Team Indiana in Orlando next June and serving as the Assistant Head of Delegation. Is that correct?
That's right, Craig. I've been fortunate to attend each of the USA Games in different roles since the first USA Games in 2006. I'm as excited to attend the USA Games in Orlando as any event I've been a part of.
What is it about these events, in your opinion, Scott, that makes them so special for the athletes?
The USA Games typically bring together about 4,000 athletes from every part of the country to represent their home states and to compete on a national stage in a true Olympic-style setting. And the months leading up to the Games are pretty special too, as the team members are training harder than they ever have before, committing themselves to being physically and mentally prepared for competition. It's really an incredible experience, not just for the athletes, but for everyone involved. And as I said before, I'm excited to be a part of it again this year.
I understand that the members of Team Indiana, including coaches and support staff, also will be hard working off the field to raise the funds necessary to offset the costs of travel, lodging, meals, and uniforms. What can you tell us about that and about how our friends at Orchard Software fit into this picture?
We will be fundraising as a team, whether you are support staff, coach, athlete, or unified partner. Each team member is asked to raise a minimum of $1,000 to help cover the cost of attending the Games. This fundraising number would be a lot higher if not for the support of our friends and sponsors, including Orchard Software, which has been involved in supporting Special Olympics Indiana for more than a decade now, through events like our Plane Pull Challenge and our Strikes for Special Olympics Bowling fundraiser. This year, a portion of their sponsorship dollars will be used to help get Team Indiana started on our journey to Orlando.
That's fantastic. So Paige, turning to you, why does Orchard Software support Special Olympics Indiana?
Thank you. Orchard's support of Special Olympics Indiana began almost 15 years ago with the Wooden Tradition basketball tournament. The alignment of Special Olympics and Orchard's core values, perseverance, excellence, and leadership makes our sponsorship a great fit. It's the importance of family and community in our organizations that has solidified and grown our relationships over the years. The annual Plane Pull Challenge is a great example of an event that our family has loved to participate in and support Special Olympics Indiana.
That's wonderful. And you guys have been terrific partners. Special Olympics Indiana is incredibly grateful for your support, and as a small token of our appreciation, we would now like to invite you to name the newest members of Team Indiana, the two athletes and their unified partners who will compete in unified bowling.
Thank you, that is an honor. First, from Allen County, congratulations to Elise and Donna Hazlett. And joining them from Ripley, Ohio, Dearborn, Alex and Abby Kiefer. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Elise, Donna, Alex, and Abby, and thanks again to Paige Shipley and Orchard Software. We hope to see Orchard again at the 2021 Plane Pull Challenge, set to be held Saturday, September 11th at the Indianapolis International Airport. And we invite you to find out how you can join them by visiting planepullin.org. Up next is Bocce.
Hey everyone, Patrick Kozlowski here, manager of sports programs for Special Olympics Indiana and the head of delegation for Team Indiana at next year's 2022 USA Games. I'm here at Marks Field on the campus of Indiana State University, the home of our bocce competition, where we'll be selecting 2 unified pairs to represent Team Indiana next year in Orlando. Now I'm really excited to see all of our athletes rack up some gold medals, but first I'm going to turn it over to our good friend Craig Tornquist and our friend Ryan Burke from Lilly to announce our bocce players. Craig, take it away.
Thank you, Patrick, and congratulations on being chosen to lead Team Indiana for the very first time. Hey, Jeff is back, and he brought a friend too. I'd like you to all meet Ryan Burke, joining us tonight from Eli Lilly and Company right here in Indianapolis. Ryan, how are you this evening?
I'm great, Craig. Thanks for having me. It's such an honor to be here. As Craig said, I'm Ryan Burke. I work at Eli Lilly and Company in Indianapolis. We're a large pharmaceutical company that was founded in Indy over 145 years ago. One thing that I think has been a consistent thread since the start of our company is our commitment to strengthening the communities in which our employees live and work. This is who I think we are, is part of our fabric, our company, our DNA. I have the best job in that company. I'm responsible for all of our corporate fitness, food, and fun. I get to work with and manage all of the relationships with the folks that run all of these employee amenities and drive the strategy that engage our folks to have fun and be well. We have a strong partnership with Special Olympics Indiana, which is a great example of Lilly employees engaging with important community partners. We hosted the first Bocce Bash tournament in 2019 on our own soccer field, Colonel's Field, which is a soccer field on our corporate center campus. I was one of the leaders of that event, as well as the 2020 virtual 1,000-mile step challenge event that we did last year. I'm thrilled to get to help lead both of these events again this year. Our employees had so much fun meeting and competing with the athletes and Special Olympics Indiana staff. We're really excited to host the Bocce Bash again this year for our Global Day of Service on September 23rd. We're expanding the tournament to 48 teams this year and are excited to help Team Indiana get to the USA Games in 2022.
Yes, Team Indiana will be competing in unified bocce next summer, and the team ultimately will include 2 unified pairs. Just one of the 2 has been selected so far, but we'd like to go ahead and give you the honor of announcing that selection tonight.
Okay. On behalf of everyone at Lilly, I'd like to congratulate athlete Amanda Wilson and her unified partner, Mary Albanese from Monroe County. That happens to be my hometown, Craig. That's exciting.
Very cool.
We hope to see you at this year's Bocce Bash, and we'll be rooting for you next summer.
Hi, I'm Julie Burkholder, East Regional Manager covering Areas 3, 6, and 9 for Special Olympics Indiana. I am so excited that we are back on the campus of ISU in Rose-Hulman and able to have a great competition. Our athletes have been amazing and their volunteers have been outstanding. We're also excited about our Team Indiana going to Orlando in 2022. I will represent Team Indiana as the family coordinator, so I'll get to work with the families and the athletes while they experience Disney and the USA Games. Let's go to Disney!
Thanks again to Ryan Burke and everyone at Lilly for supporting Special Olympics Indiana. Lilly is one of 6 champion sponsors this year, meaning that they have given at the top level and helped to make possible many of our year-round programs and events. And along with those other champion sponsors, their logo is featured on the ribbon of the commemorative medal presented to every athlete at Summer Games this year. So if you got one of these medals and you're happy about it, please join me in saying a big thank you to Lilly and the rest of our partners right now.
The 2021 Indiana Summer Games are brought to you by Indiana State University, Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, and the Terre Haute Convention and Visitors Bureau. Summer Games are made possible by the year-round support of Special Olympics Indiana's champion sponsors, including the Indiana High School Athletic Association, JD Finish Line and the JD Finish Line Youth Foundation, the Law Enforcement Torch Run to benefit Special Olympics Indiana, Duke Energy and the Duke Energy Foundation, the Knights of Columbus Indiana State Council, presenting sponsor of Summer Games, and Eli Lilly and Company. Additional support for the 2021 Indiana Summer Games has been provided by Bridges of Indiana, GE Aviation, Kroger, McDonald's of Terre Haute, and United Healthcare. On behalf of the more than 18,000 Special Olympics athletes across Indiana, we thank you for helping to make a difference in the lives of people with intellectual disabilities.
Speaking of champion sponsors, everyone knows that JD Finish Line has been a supporter of the Special Olympics movement for many years now, in Indiana and around the world. As a global partner, they have contributed millions of dollars, thousands of pairs of shoes for athletes in need, and countless volunteer hours at Special Olympics events large and small. Fortunately for us, JD Finish Line is headquartered right here in Indianapolis, which means that Special Olympics Indiana has benefited even more than some others from that support. For one example, our next guest is not only executive director of the JD Finish Line Youth Foundation, he is also a longtime member of Special Olympics Indiana's board of directors and has personally volunteered many times at the Indiana Summer Games. Please welcome Marty Posh.
Craig, awesome to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here, Marty. Marty, is there... Well, I hear that this is something of a milestone this year for JD Finish Line. It's celebrating 10 years of volunteering with Special Olympics Indiana. Do you have a favorite moment or a memory that comes to mind when you think about your time working with Special Olympics Indiana?
Yeah, well, you know, when it comes to the 10 years with JD Finish Line, our employees, it's got to be all about Summer Games for us. You know, we bring a couple hundred employees out there for the Friday of Summer Games every year. We give away, you know, we fit athletes in brand new shoes. We make a real connection with the athletes, and I know our employees just they just love it, and they just get such a, you know, they get such a big connection with the athletes, and that's what I get out of it too. I mean, over the last 10 years. I've just made tremendous, you know, friendships over the years with some of our athletes. I mean, Mary McClamrick was the first one that came in the door 10 years ago, and I've followed Andrew Peterson at some of the games in the USA Games, and you know, I still have a special place in my heart for the Jay County basketball team. All of these relationships have been put together just because of our time and our awesome partnership with Special Olympics. So it's really important.
Well, you have been a blessing to each of those athletes and to the entire organization. In addition to volunteering at the games each year, JD Finish Line has been a huge supporter of Special Olympics Indiana's inclusive health programs for the past several years, leading fitness activities, hosting clinics, and donating thousands of pairs of free athletic shoes as incentive for participation in healthy athletes and unified fitness clubs. And although there were no shoes at this year's Summer Games, Marty, I understand that you still have some things you would like to give away this evening.
Yeah, we certainly do. We're looking forward to being back at the games, fitting our athletes next summer. But for tonight, we are going to be providing 3 $100 gift cards that are going to be awarded later on.
That's awesome. All right, so here's how this is going to work. We're going to have a drawing during tonight's victory dance hosted on Zoom immediately following these closing ceremonies. I certainly hope you'll all be there to join me. And this time, in order to win the gift cards, you must be present. You must be present to win. This drawing is open to all Special Olympics Indiana athletes, but you will need a Facebook account to enter. If you're watching on Facebook Live right now, you're already where you need to be. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching elsewhere and you want to enter the competition, simply go to facebook.com/SO Indiana and log into your account. Now, to enter, all you have to do is tell us in the Facebook comments right now why you love Finish Line. That's it. Why do you love Finish Line? We did this last year and got a lot of really great responses, so don't be shy. Drop your comment now and be automatically entered in a $100 gift card courtesy of our friends at JD Finish Line. All right, back to Team Indiana and the 2022 Special Olympics USA Games. Our final announcement tonight are for track and field, and Marty, we'd like to give you the honor of naming the 12 athletes who have been selected.
All right, for track and field, Team Indiana will include 6 male athletes and 6 female athletes competing in a variety of events. So ladies first, from Benton County, Shelby Baker. From Henry County, Tori Butler. From DeKalb County, Ashlyn Heller. From Posey County, Heather Zwingelberg. From Vanderburgh County, Shannon Wagner. And from Benton County, Melanie Sala. And now for the males. From Shelby County, Josh Fletcher. From Washington Township, Andrew Peterson. From Posey County, Braden Royal. From Ripley, Ohio, Dearborn, Isaac Kramer. From Gibson County, Dakota Moore. And from DeKalb County, Romano Rittenauer. Congratulations, everybody, and good luck at the games.
Thanks, Marty. Joining us now via Zoom all the way from Fort Wayne is the Rittenauer family. Romano, you were just selected for Team Indiana. How does it feel?
Pretty good.
Now, Romano, I was told that this will not be your first trip to the USA Games. You were actually there in 2018, and you were a member of the basketball team. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you were successful. How did that end up for you in 2018?
For me, you got gold. I got gold, and I worked hard, and all my team played hard together, and we won all the gold medal, and we tried our best. And
so what does this mean to you tonight? How has your evening been so far?
Pretty good.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations. We're very proud of you, and you will represent Indiana really well. And I hope you'll stick around, because I'd like to see you and your parents and those lovely people behind you dancing in just a little while, okay?
Congratulations.
Very good. Thank you. Congratulations again to Romano and to everyone else who was selected to join Team Indiana tonight. I hope to talk with a few more of you during our victory dance in just a little while. Well, that does it for our Team Indiana announcements. So we'll wrap up tonight's closing ceremonies just as we would if we were together in person, with a fireworks display and a victory dance celebrating all your hard work. So if you love to dance and to have fun, head over to Zoom following our fireworks show and get ready to celebrate with all your friends from across this great state. Again, to be a part of the fun and to have a chance at winning one of those $100 gift cards from JD Finish Line, join us on Zoom using the link or meeting ID and password on your screen. And if you prefer just to watch the fun, you can do that at soindiana.org. I want to thank all of our guests tonight, including Marty Posh and my co-host, the lovely and talented Jeff Mueller. Any final thoughts, Jeff?
Well, first of all, thank you, Craig, for hosting here tonight. Thanks to Paige, Ryan, Marty for joining us. Congratulations to our area winners. Congratulations to the newest members of Team Indiana.
Well, my friends, as the Flame of Hope is carried on towards Special Olympics Indiana's next state-level competition, the time has come to officially mark the end of the 2021 Indiana Summer Games by extinguishing the Summer Games cauldron. Here to do the honors from the Pike Township Fire Department are Chief Chris Tregesser and Deputy Chief of Operations Steve Mitchell. Gentlemen, take it away.
My name is Chris Tregesser, Fire Chief of the Pike Township Fire Department in Indianapolis.
And I'm Chief Steve Mitchell with the Pike Township Fire Department.
Pike Township Fire Department have a long-standing tradition with Special Olympics Indiana, and we're honored to be part of today's closing ceremonies.
for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until